Elevator Action EX. This is presumably some kind of remake of a Taito game, Elevator Action. Mike? Sarah? Or Guy? I always like Guy because I just think they can be bothered to name him. That looks a bit like Walter White, actually. I'm going to go with Mike because... No, I'm not going to go with Mike. I'm going to go with Sarah. There's no Jad the Taff, which is really disappointing. Professor X? The secret documents are at the MHS Corporation building. Your mission is to get them. Okay, great. Let's do this. This is interesting. Looks a bit like Shantae, doesn't she? Nice presentation so far. There was a game called Elevator Action Returns for the... Ooh. For the arcade. Whoa, whoa, they just keep coming from nowhere. Is the elevator going to come back? Have I screwed myself? Ah, it is going to come back. Okay. Now, if I recall correctly, you go in the red doors, and you get like... Oh, wow. You get crappy weapons, like this grenade that's garbage. I don't think you can change weapon. You can turn off the HUD, though. So what... Is this the exit, maybe? Oh, no. I really wish I had a different weapon. Oh, Jesus. Okay, to go in the doors, you have to stand, like, slightly adjacent to them. You can't stand in front of them. This weapon sucks so bad. There's Castlevania style. When you jump... Don't crouch. When you jump, you can't turn around in midair. I suspect if I fall down there, I'll probably die. Escalator attack. Escalator action. Okay. Am I missing something with going in these doors? Apparently, yes. I don't really understand how you go in the doors, like, properly. Ah, shit, no. Okay, there we go. Now, does the floor have to be cleared? Do you just walk past them? Do you stand... This is so weird. I got a gun. I got a shotgun. Sick. I still can't figure out how you're supposed to go in the doors. Oh, you just stand in front of them. Got some health and a shotgun, so I'm doing okay now. Okay, yeah, like I think I was saying earlier, this is quite good. I'm kind of impressed with this. I love the presentation. Okay, so if I just stand in front of the door, maybe? Okay, will you walk past it? Haha. Wow, the shotgun's got good range. Yeah, there's Elevator Action Returns is on the arcade, and I believe it's also on the Saturn and maybe the PlayStation in Japan. But that was a good little game. That was kind of cool. I don't know if you ever played a game called Ninja 5-0, or it's called Ninja Cop over here, but it was called Ninja 5-0 in the US. And I still can't figure out what the exact thing I'm doing is that's making me go in these doors. Oh god, I've got the grenade back again. The randomness of the weapon isn't exactly appealing. Okay, there we go. I wonder if the enemies later on can, like, come in the doors and stuff. It's like Alien Isolation or something. You hide in these cupboards and then they can find you and get you. I'm liking this. I can see this lasting a while because it's not terribly difficult. Just the fact that you can fight back. It goes low. Okay, you can fall just the one floor. Okay, that's fair enough. Please don't start me at the beginning again. And it didn't. It started me at the bottom, in fact. Now I'm in danger of getting hit by an elevator. And that was in... Whoa, what? Did I just shoot up the power? Only 2 more doors to go. I'm not sure what these things are I'm collecting. Keycards? I think that's the last one. So now I've got all of this as okay, so does that mean I can leave? Ah, apparently so. So, yeah, this is rather enjoyable stuff. I rather like it. No idea how it's considered, like what its reception was. But I can see magazines of the time, British magazines, I can see them slating this. Because I believe this was in the period when every single 2D game was getting shit on. And by I shouldn't have said 2D, I mean like specifically old school. Like this is a remake of an old school arcade game, I think. So these kind of games were getting shit on, like Mega Man X4 and like Legends and anything with ties to the past. Because there was this whole thing of like, you know, polygons. Every game is polygons now. But I suppose on the GBC, it's not going to be as much of an issue. But I still can see them slating this for being simplistic. I'm digging it though. It's pretty fun. I almost like it more than Elevator Action Returns because it's just that little bit less complicated. But definitely check out Returns if you get a chance. Come to think of it, I think it's on Taito Legends 2 compilation, so you can play it that way quite easily. Because that came to PC and PS2 and Xbox, I believe. And I think the PC version has a bunch of all the exclusives, because each version had different games for some reason. Or had a few different games. The Xbox version is the only one that has, I want to say Ray Storm, or Ray Tracer. And I think it only has Bubble Symphony as well, which sucks, because that's a great game. Not Bubble Symphony, which is the second one? Yeah, Bubble Symphony. Bubble Memories is the third one. I love me some Bubble Bobble, as you will know from when I played it earlier in the series. Shit. This is good. I'm going to stop saying that, but it is. It's fun. The music's hilariously repetitive. Okay, I've figured out how you go in the doors now. Now, the thing is, all the weapons are good, except for the grenades, which is pretty annoying. I mean, they're definitely powerful, and they'll take out a lot of enemies, but it's just that inability to just straight up cap someone that is kind of missing. It takes a lot of skill to use the grenades. More than it really should do for a game like this, I would say. Okay. It's awkward to get in those doors, no matter, even if I know how you're supposed to do it. It's very awkward. Oh, so that's how you shoot the lights out. Okay. What does that do exactly? Does it make the enemies unable to see you? That would be cool. And now I've got all the key cards, I can leave again. And I can unrealistically take the lights out. Kind of reminds me, in a way, of old Neo Geo Pocket games. It's got that kind of sprite look to it. And the colour scheme is very Neo Geo Pocket as well, very kind of washed out. Hey! So is mission 1 to go down the building and mission 2 to get back up again? Okay, this is new. Ah, down and jump. Let's go through the dumbwaiter. Let's start from the top. Maybe some new music would be nice. The enemy frequency is getting a bit larger at this point. So the exclamation mark doors are the ones that have keycards in them. And once you've got all... at the top it says 4. Does that mean I've got 4 more to get? I presume it does. I haven't really been paying attention to the HUD that much. See, the fact you have 5 hits is really generous, because in the arcade, I'm sure it would be a one-hit thing. I'm also starting to get flashbacks of playing a version of this game with Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory in it. Is that a thing? Could someone maybe confirm that? That would be nice. Or I'll confirm it myself. But I'm sure I've played a version of Elevator Action which has Dexter in it. Have I got an SMG? That is sick. This is so cool. What a game. Good choice, Johnny. Good choice. Interesting game. I think I'll stop after this level unless there's like a boss stage, because I don't want these to go on for too long. With 5 hits, I just don't understand how this is supposed to get particularly challenging. I mean, the levels could get longer and more confusing, I suppose. The fact you can drop one floor feels like a concession in a way. It feels not unnecessary. Because I'm sure you couldn't in the original. But, like, oh, you can shoot the things down onto the enemies. Cool. I'm certain that in the OG you couldn't drop down even 1 floor without dying. Because that's a classic arcade move right there. Like, say, Donkey Kong, where you can't fall more than about half your character's height or something. I don't know what the exact stats are. It's a little bit weird how it... I mean, it's kind of interesting how it cycles your weapons every time. It's a little bit like something like Super Crate Box. It's like, no, you've got to change weapon. I like that. It feels very indie. Like I reckon you could do a really cool sort of indie version of this game. Like an update. I reckon it would be kind of good. Although it hasn't really... I can't tell if it's even been touched. I don't think it has. This is going to sound weird, but there were some sequences in Mercenary Kings that felt like elevator action almost. Whoa, gotta be careful here. This is a bit tricksy. We're getting across these. Okay. Oh. Oh shit, I've got the crappy grenade. See, this is where it gets a bit more thoughtful. Last one, I think? Yep. What you can, I guess you could do is you could take a silly risk, like I just did. And this is the exit, I assume. Yay! If this is just going to keep happening, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. Yeah, that's great. I like that. That's a good choice. Thanks. See you next video.